One evening, as Dele was lying down on her bed, the spell she casted on her brother came back to her. The spell struck her like lightning and in a village called Idide, there lived a couple named Abasi and Aisha, who loved themselves dearly. They had been married for 12 years and had 5 beautiful daughters, but no male child. Although they wished for a son to complete their family, but none was forthcoming. This had Aisha in a very tight situation. She was at risk of losing her marriage because her mother-in-law and her sister-in-law, named Dele, had sworn to make her life miserable if she didn't give birth to a male child. Dele was her husband's elder sister. She was 59 years old. Dele was once married to a farmer, but after 7 years of living with her husband, he chased her away because she was very troublesome, stubborn and disrespectful to him. She came back to live in her father's house and then became a thorn in the flesh of her sister-in-law, Aisha. Aisha was under pressure from her husband's family, and because her mother-in-law was in support of what Dele, her daughter, was doing to Aisha, Aisha's husband, Abasi, didn't have the courage to stop his sisters and his mother from maltreating his wife. He was under their influence and he didn't have enough power to protect his wife. He didn't know who to fight because it involved both his family. Aisha was left alone to carry the burden. There was never a day when Aisha was not reminded of not having a male child by her sister-in-law, Dele. She swore to make Aisha lose her marriage if she didn't give birth to a male child. Aisha was thrown out of the main family house and was given a one-room apartment to stay with her 5 daughters. She was not allowed to cook in the family kitchen. She was heavily discriminated. Her daughters were not allowed to bear their father's surname because, according to their tradition, giving birth to only female children was useless. For that reason, Aisha's children were not allowed to bear their father's name. Each time Aisha's children came outside to play, Dele would call them all sorts of names and sometimes beat them up. She hated Aisha's daughters with passion and she didn't want to see the girls moving around the compound. This made Aisha's children begin to live with fear even in their own father's house. Aisha's husband never said a word concerning this. He paid a deaf ear and pretended like he didn't know what was going on. Although he never neglected his family and he always made sure he provided for them. But he